What's my name? Don Ackerman. I'm a thinking man. I'm serious. I'm emotional. And I believe in God, country, family, and love. I believe that my book, Does God Exist?, answers the age-old question for anyone with an open mind who hasn't wondered if God exists, and really who hasn't. It's a question that has existed, I think, since the humanity first came into existence and stared into the heavens. I believe my book does answer the question as a result of my research and all the instances I have put. I could name a couple of things, like, for instance, the sun is 400 times larger than the moon, but its distance from the earth is 400 times also that of the distance of the moon to the earth, creating a perfect mathematical ratio, so that when the moon eclipses the sun, it gives you the optical illusion that they are exactly the same size. This is a mathematical ratio, and I say, do you really think that happened randomly, just by accident? Or was it deliberate, done by God to show that He really does exist? In other words, intelligent design, showing that He exists for those that are willing to have an open mind and accept it. No matter how tough life is, we all travel the same road, more or less, I guess, but God is always there with you. You can always depend on God being there for you to help you through it. It's a question that everybody wants the answer to. Does God exist? Are science and a belief in God compatible? That was the entire title of the first version of Does God Exist? That I wrote about 7 years ago. And it's a question that everybody wants the answer to. And I'm offering it with the book. I was 13, and World War II was going on. And I don't know what inspired me, but I envisioned a mother, many mothers during the war, standing on the side along a roadside and watching her son march off to war. And I entitled the poem, He's Gone Away to War. And that was actually my first real attempt to really try to write something good. When you're writing, if you're any kind of a writer, you have to find, you demand it of yourself, really, to find the right word, the right expression, to say exactly what you really mean, what you really want to say. And that can be quite a struggle at times. It's a lot of work. Writing can be a lot of work if you're serious about it. I've lived a long time and I've had quite a few experiences, and I want to share some of those experiences, those that are worthwhile, that I think would help people. And of course, writing this book, hopefully convince people, if they're wondering also whether God exists, that I have given them sufficient proof that He does exist. When my self-published book, The Three Keys, was published and came out, I was proud of the book. But also later on, Bad Roberts Production movie company contacted me and wanted to make a movie based upon it. And when this book, Does God Exist?, New Discoveries was published, lo and behold, Touchstone Pictures called me and said they wanted to make a movie of that. So both the publishing of the books, but now even more so that there are movie companies that want to make movies of both of them. It's quite exciting, and I'm pretty proud. My experience with Crown Books has been fantastic, but I'd rather be a little more specific, not just Crown Books, but Ethan King has been terrific. He's a real pro. He knows his stuff, and he has helped me a great deal in putting this across. He may even be underestimated by the higher-ups, but he's real professional. I couldn't have done all of this, I don't think, without him. He's just been great. I'd have to say that even an atheist, like I used to be when I was younger, cannot deny the existence of God in view of the many new discoveries since the original book that I wrote, which are included in the new book, the version that I have written. And that's why that's part of the title, Does God Exist? New Discoveries.